everything over again?
Um, I mean, you don't have to.
This calls for my angry emotes.
I'm so sorry.
This is why I test things. Why?
I'm so sorry.
I'm having a mental breakdown. Because no one heard me.
I'm so sorry.
How much of this can I cut out? Hi, Tuna. I'm doing a podcast, and Spooky just realized no one could hear me because, fuck technology.
Like, I have you open and I have it on the minimum thing so I can just focus on you, but I noticed when in the background when you can hear things,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that I could really only barely hear myself and I was like, well, is he just low? What's going on? So I turned up the volume and I didn't hear you at all. Do you want to go over the
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna let you say it because I'm my brain doing stupid. Okay, yeah, he can hear me. That's
Okay.
fan fucking tastic. And I hate this
Yes.
pop filter because it keeps falling over, and I'm trying not to have everything blow into it. Yeah. So, yeah, I've been doing a project called it's called Revenant Gaming. We have a couple of arcs in the work. This is the cold arc. If you are big into religion, please don't push your religion on here and tell me what to do because each has their own beliefs, and this is just a cult because everybody wants to hear that voice in their head. So, Spooky, take it away.
Okay. I mean, we did kind of get into it with how the story is. With my writing style, it is very detailed. I like to go off and explore the background, put in as many details as I can, but
And
in parts of this.
and that's what
Oh, go ahead.
when me and Roger like about you. You're so detailed because, like, I don't remember which chapter it was, but you got such in the zone. It's like, okay, what happens next? Excuse me, I'm done with that. Like, because we were just sitting here, like, waiting to discuss one more thing, but you were just done like that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Because you were so. Because when I went back and read, it was like, wait, no, don't leave me. This has to. I have to know what happens next. My brain was like, hey, dumbass, you're the one making this. Because even
Yeah.
Roger got sucked into it on chapter 3. It's like I'll just punch the barrier and get noticed. And you just be going backwards, just pouting like you always do. I know you don't like a certain website, but it's like, is she going through my mind right now? Yes. Yes, she is. She knows your personality by heart now. What is she? I don't know.
I mean, a lot of my friends will mention I'm very empathetic and I'm very good at picking so I guess part of my history is when I went to college for 2 years, I did study criminology. One of the things I'm really good at is behavior. So very easily I can pick up on people's behaviors, learn little traits of them.
Mhm.
So when writing yours and Zeke's character, just by talking to you guys for a few hours, it helped me gauge exactly how to write these two characters, which was awesome.
Oh yeah, because we're really fucked up in real life. 'Cause this is what our characters are based off of. Actually, you want to know the funny story about my character's name? I lost a bet because me and Rush were playing Blaze Blue, and there's a character that has a mechanical doll that's creepy as fuck named
Ugh.
Carl Clover. He said if I would beat him, I can go back to playing as my favorite character V13. He says if I lose, you have to name one of your fictional characters after him, and that's man, I got my ass kicked. So there's no way around that.
Well, that's a cute little like Easter egg or inside thing between you guys to put into the story. It gives it a little bit of personality.
You want to hear something personality? I was actually beating him one time, and look, I told you the story. This friend went to jail and is now dead. Called him, I kept saying, "Hey, hey, hey, hey." And he's like, "What? No, well, Vermilion." What? He's like, "Wait, did I win?" Like, cool, because I was beating him, and just that sheer rage just made him have a comeback, and I'm like, stuff like that I like because it gives us just like I've been watching anime too, and I'm not trying to steal from any other anime, but it's just like I love like the story, the background. It's like, how can we fit this in? Like, because I was talking with Roger the other day about like once the tournament's over, everything.
Mm.
We're gonna get slowly like slide into the cult
Okay.
because I feel like we see the guy that runs the cult on the news, like saying, "I'm sorry for all these people going missing, yada yada yada." But when I think Zeke will see it, but Carl's still off, learning that technique and being trained. But I feel like when he sees that face, like I know that face somewhere before, like like I just can't put my finger on it, and then you start seeing like more of the revenants, and then you'll see like the ones that have the numbers on, like they're like ranked to strongest, I guess. Yes, that's from Bleach, but I just thought the tattoos on it looked fucking cool as hell. But and some
So why don't you explain a little bit about the Revenant again?
okay, if y'all want to know what a revenant it is a person that has died that is still among the living. They age still. They still have their human body, but their heart doesn't beat anymore. That means you're dead, but your body is still the host. You can still walk, grow, feel pain, age. Some remnants can gain abilities, like my character Carl Clover has the ability of regeneration. So if you got his arm cut off, he can get reattached, and he can heal minor wounds. But if he does it too much, where he's getting his ass fucking kicked, it's going to restrain his body because his body's not used to that much, damage. Because his body's trying to think, oh hey, you're in pain, you're damaged. Let me regenerate. Because no spoilers, it's gonna be a secret. Like Carl gets his face smashed in, and he can't regenerate fast enough. And to the point where like, well, Carl's dead, but I'm not gonna get that detail because that's a secret. We haven't really wrote that one. And it's like with another one, Ezekiel Windstar is another character who is a revenant, but I think he knows about his death though, and just like, kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna go live life to the fullest kind of thing. But his ability is called redo. He can redo the last 5 seconds if something happened. Like, oh, say he got hit from a blow, he's gonna use redo and know that that person's gonna come straight at me. I'm gonna dodge because I know from the first impact that was gonna happen. Same thing again. If he uses too many times, it strains his body. It can cause death because his body's not used to doing it so many times.
Mm. I really like that too about it. It doesn't make them overpowered if they have a
Uh,
drawback to it
Roth,
using it too many times.
Raphael's time travel, but with his current state that he's in, he doesn't use his ability because he's lived so long for being punished for something. It's just like, okay, I know how to fight. I know how to use a sword. I've seen it all from the timeline because he can go back in time and revisit a thing. He doesn't do that because it hurts his memories. So there's probably going to be a backstory on a chapter, but we really have not discussed anything whatsoever. I mean, we discussed a little bit of Josh's backstory. His dad was this great boxer, fighter until he got caught for using steroids, so he got banned, and his dad wants his son to be number one just like him. So that kind of like hurts the kid, like daddy wants you to be the best, and people look at you as like, hey, you're that guy's kid, because Josh kind of thinks he's a nobody, and all those emotions mixed into one. You know how it is, Spooky. I mean, real life. all emotions hurt.
Hmm. It's a lot for
Yeah.
a parent to put all of this pressure on this kid, and then
Like, you
it
have to be number
eventually.
one. It's like, yeah, you're boxing, but, it's not good enough. It's not please daddy. And even, like, with our character Eliza, we were discussing this, like, what, 2 weeks ago? That she's adopted? Because she doesn't know what happened to... She was too young. She didn't know what happened to her mother and father. But, secret that we reveal where daddy might be. But her adopted parents are very Christian, like, by the book kind of thing.
Mm.
And she loves hard rock music, but she don't want her adopted parents to know, so she kind of sneaks out, wear different clothes. But, it's the goody two shoes, like you see out there's like, oh, God wants you to do this. And I think, if they ever met Carl, he's like, fuck your God, like, this girl just wants to have a normal life. And you're shoving this down her throat. And I think, that look Carl probably, we haven't wrote this yet, but that look that Carl will, like, give those parents is like, this is fear. That you can say whatever you want, yada yada. Is like, that doesn't phase what you're trying to tell Carl. Like, this girl wants to be fucking happy. She's been trying to chase Zeke's like, I love Zeke, because Zeke took care of me at a young age with his family, Zeke's the only man for me, kind of thing. Yes, Yandari. Is that how I pronounce it?
Oh, Yandere.
Yandere. God, I can't pronounce shit.
You're fine.
Why don't you love me, Zeke? Kill it with fire. And there was there was a joke we made when we were offline, and like, why did you save her? And like, telling Ethan, which is the Grim Reaper, we're adding more characters. That's why I need an artist, so I can get a visualization. Basically, Zeke will say, like, why'd you save her? It's like, well, what was I supposed to do with the port tonight? Yes! You are the Grim Reaper! Death is part of your job! The cool thing about our Grim Reaper is he's a nerd. He's like you talk to him or something, you just you hear like beeping noise, he's just playing like a little handheld. And I loved that idea. It's just like, it's a skeleton, but he's like this emo thing in the real world, but... Oh, it's great. And Spooky got a kick out of it.
Yeah, I like the nerdy characters.
Oh, we haven't even begun to talk about Seth's father, because I was joking. It's like, Roger, he's in your head, isn't he? You're just sitting here trying to create an individual. It's like, he won't get out of your head, would he? Oh my God, what have I done? It's like, yeah, that's your fault for creating him. For the ruler of hell. But Seth is basically the son of the devil, that, going through dice test, business tycoon, but there's gonna be a thing like, what do you want in real life,
Mm.
But I'm just glad she's doing this, because this is a project that ever since leaving high school, and I used to love creating fiction, and the older I'm getting, the more I'm just like, how do I do this, kind of thing. But
No, and writing's hard. I know a lot of people will say anyone can write a book, but really, not everyone can. People can technically, yes, write one and publish it,
yeah,
but to make something memorable, something that really picks up,
yeah, it's like, I
it's a lot.
don't know how to sell this or make a book or publish it, and I just want to do something before I die. This is something I want to be remembered as. Like, I did a book. And
One of the things that kind of reminds me of, not this book, but like when people say anyone can write a book. Have you ever seen The Good Place?
Not really.
Okay. Well, towards the later seasons, there's this guy, and he's like, well, I wrote a book and I want everyone to read it. And everyone did read it, and they were like, wow, this is hot garbage. You don't have relatable characters. You said the book's a mystery, but you solved the mystery in 5 minutes, and then you go off about golfing.
It was a groundskeeper. He did it.
Oh my God. It was bad, and it just reminds me of, like, yes, technically you can write a book, but to have relatable characters and to eloquently
and
write out a storyline, it's a lot.
And that's probably like me, because I can write the action shit and not have anything relatable, but I like to create this bond, because, just because, Uh, Zeke calls Carl Clover every time. Zeke doesn't want to show that emotion until like maybe later chapters or another arc, and then they'll start calling him Carl, because Zeke's character is kind of the mix between Vegeta and I forgot the other anime character he mentioned, but yeah, those personalities right there. But just doing this again, and I haven't even done the podcast at all. This is like season 2, so I'll probably put this up on Spotify. This will go up on YouTube the next day, as soon as I edit a few things. But yeah, just trying to create this, trash it, and I'm passionate, but it's like the older you get, and work, and everything, you just get lazy, and you just don't feel like doing anything. And Spooky, I'm glad you're a part of this team. I wish more people would be a part of this, and we can all help each other out.
No, I'm happy to be here. And honestly, I wouldn't call it lazy. It's just you're tired after mentally dealing with people, customers, clients, and it's just you're mentally and physically drained, and you just need to take some time for yourself and get that energy back. And unfortunately, that takes away from your hobbies because you can't put that energy into there. You have to put into work and try and get back.
Work is like, Tuesday nights are for you and me, because this is the only time we can do it. This is the only thing that's making me fucking happy and probably sane right now, without losing my shit. But it's like, with this, it's moving forward. I'm not trashing it. I'm not saying fuck, I give up, or someone stole my fucking ideas like they did before. But this is my project. This is as much as it was my friend Roger's project as well, because he has helped a lot. Even though it's like, oh, it's yours, but yeah, but your character's in here too, Mr. Swordsman, but yeah. So, Spooky, I just want to say I thank you for everything you do every Tuesday, and I know you go through a lot every single day with mental illness and just surviving in general.
No, I appreciate, and I'm glad that you are more than happy to help me out, and you're very accommodating, and you do look out for me, and I'm very grateful for it.
I just want to make sure you're safe. I know you got Peter, but it's like I want to make sure it's like, is she okay? Because I feel like I'm being ghosted myself when I don't hear anything. It's like we're all busy, but I also probably like to start with Patreon. Look, I don't beg for money. This is just if I got my Patreon up and running. This is just to pay Spooky. This is to pay an artist, so I can get some characters drawn. Like I need visualization because I don't know how to draw. I took art classes, but my art teacher was a total fucking bitch. So that would never amount to anything. And I told her at least I'm not a divorced motherfucker.
Fuck that teacher.
Oh, I walked home that day. They said go to the detention center. I went the other way. I went home. Like I walked up the hill and just went home. And that school was just the worst fucking ever. You need to take this and repeat all this. Why? I already took those classes. Yeah, rant about this.
Yeah, school is tough. I honestly feel like my life did not start until 1, I got out of high school, and 2, I moved out of my parents' house.
It's funny. People say I should go back to college. Like, why? Give me a reason why. First off, I don't have money. Secondly, I don't want to be in debt. 2, if you want, teach me something. Teach me a skill with my hands. Teach me on the job, so that way I have knowledge. Here in this,
they do have.
Well, here in this state, no, they want you to go to college. If I went somewhere else, example like Florida, oh yeah, we'll teach you this skill.
I mean, they do have trade schools that will teach you skills, like they have welding classes, but those can be very expensive as well.
Oh yeah, I went to a few of those, and it was all about the money. They didn't give a flying fuck.
It's never fun when you're trying to actually learn something and the teacher or instructor just couldn't care less.
Well, I'm going to ask Chat, what do you think of this project I'm doing? Do you like it? Is it confusing? Because, life's confusing. Would you actually like to read it? Would you like to see me and Spooky actually do a page reading? You know, a lot of people said I shouldn't, but yeah. Oh, spooky.
Mhm.
I don't have alerts on. Guess who just followed me?
Who?
That bot that y'all mentioned the other day.
Oh God, which one?
Judge Judy Slayer.
All right, I'll ban them. Give me a hot second.
Lay the band hammer. Thank you, Spooky.
Of course, man.
I just saw it like on my mini feed right there. It's like, well, I didn't see anyone like watching. I forgot the whole list. The only ones I know is Haas and what you said about Judge Judy.
Yeah.
I think one was Me So Horny or whatever the hell it said. It said horn something. I don't remember.
But yeah, it's bots like these that are, one, trying to dox you, and two, trying to hate raid you that...
Stealing my IP information. You better be lucky next time I get money, I'm getting ExpressVPN.
But yeah, it's reasons like these bots that people are just taking a day off Twitch tomorrow, and other people are in solidarity are not using Twitch to bring attention to the website and to Twitch and be like, hey, this isn't cool. You need to do something about this.
I will say when I started Twitch, it was good, but when you have all these high celebrity Twitch people, it's like, you know, what are they doing? They don't care about the small streamers. They don't care if we get hacked or anything, and Twitch says, oh yeah, we're on. Are you? Because I feel like since if you're owned by Amazon, it's a bot. Because I've gotten like 3 emails from Amazon. Oh, September 1st, we're switching our whatever bullshit mystery. For what? Is it Twitch? Amazon? What? You're not being specific on what the fuck you're switching.
Well, so I know Amazon owns Twitch, which no one likes.
Well, it's just like, if you're changing your administrator crap, is it for Amazon or Twitch? You're not being Pacific. Because, yeah, I do get paid out for Twitch, but, you know, I'm not really clicking your fucking link. So
well, no, I wouldn't click any links anyway, but I'm not sure if this is true or not, but I have heard some people say Twitch is doing sales September 1st to try and keep getting sales when all of the people are taking the day off Twitch, which is very shitty. But again, I don't know if that's true.
I mean, I know people that this is their life, this is their income. Congratulations, I don't know how you have Medicare or, you know, can afford stuff, but look, I've been working my job for 13 years. I don't make shit. He's like, oh, hey, you need to get this up. I don't have money. I think about myself first because I've been trying to save up for a place for a long time. And it's still not enough because, you know, society is crashing.
Well, it sucks too because unfortunately with a lot of inflation, prices just keep going up, but unfortunately everyone's paychecks don't. And
if you want to know something, if you people are like ordering and buying stuff, good luck trying to get your shit because the shipping service sucks right now. Because my place does FedEx and they take fucking forever to get delivered and whatnot. And I'd rather not deal with that shit because I don't care. Last thing I bought was a pair of work pants and that took fucking forever to get here. Yeah. I needed pockets.
God, I wish I had pockets.
So, yeah, you got anything you want to add? Because, besides, you know, the audio not being able to hear me earlier, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
This is what we did.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you could always...
I mean, we did a test for a reason, but...
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can like cut between, so you could cut the silence between and then move things around. If you're able to edit it.
We will see. Maybe you can help me make a thumbnail.
I mean, I know how to use the Twitch highlighter. That can cut out things.
I think I can give you permission to do that. I don't know.
I don't know. I've never done it with anyone myself. I like to do my own things.
I mean, you're good at doing your own things. You got a loving community. Guys, if you have not checked this lovely ghost out, that is her Twitch. I think, yes, it's also your Twitter. Yeah, Twitch and Twitter, right?
Oh, everything I have is Spookyx12.
I thought your Instagram was like your real name.
No, it's still Spookyx12, the handle.
Okay. Tuna, you're awesome. Thank you for being here too and hearing us rant about stupid shit and about my story because my thing is I want people to have fun with this. I want more people to get involved. I want people to be excited for this. Yeah, I'm paying her, but I don't make much. I mean, fuck, $20 for her. I mean, that's 20 pages. And I think we're doing pretty damn good. If I have to say so myself. Like, if you want to donate, you know what? Twitch has that donate button, right? And that's the free thing, right? Doesn't, I don't know.
Are you talking about bits?
Not bits. When you go scroll down, you see all the little tabs when you're on Twitch. Like little, like about me and stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't see any like donate thing though.
Yeah, I think you scroll down, it's like about me, schedule, and I think I have a donate. I got a donate button. If y'all want to donate to help this project out to hire an artist, you want to see more characters come to life. That's great.
Your panels.
Huh?
Your panel.
Thank you, panels. As you can tell, I'm not thinking straight today.
You're fine. I forget the word constantly.
Random words.
Oh yeah, it's like I know 2 languages, but I can't say the word in either of them. Oops.
What is English? Actually, my favorite fucking quote from a TV show is like, "How did my absence make Steve forget the English language?" English. Which I think is funny as fuck.
But yeah, I do see your panel down there.
Yeah, I mean
the donate one.
I could probably do Patreon, but I don't remember my fucking login because
You're fine. You can either make a new one or.
I think if you make a new one, they come get you. I don't know, because if you have one already created and delete it or something, I don't know how it works. I mean, I don't know how anything works. If anyone knows how anything works, please let me know, because I'm getting old and I'm getting really stupid.
It's just you haven't worked with it yet, so you're not too sure.
Now, if you're all seeing Steam Labs, it's dropping links to my YouTube channel, my Discord, etc. So, yeah, I got Discord, which I'm barely on. I would like to have more people so we can all talk and have fun like Spooky. She has one big happy family.
I love making friends.
And she is a good friend. Like I said, if you haven't clicked her or checked her out or follow her, she plays a lot of fun games.
I appreciate.
And she has a lot of wacky friends too that likes to scream into the mic.
Oh, my friends are just really loud, and I love them for it.
Oh, you know which one I'm talking about.
My babes.
Yeah, your babes. God, my ear. Because, you, like Roger said, why'd you teach me this word? You and your bestie doing that hot girl shit.
Oh, because it's funny.
Yeah. He got mad
because
you got mad because you taught me that word.
So all I can think of is when I was delivering car parts, my manager was like, "Oh, what an adorable child. We're going to teach you how to swear in Spanish." So they just had me play telephone in a sense, where one of my coworkers would say, "Hey, memorize this word. Now run to the boss and say it." And I did, and they just laugh. I felt like a child.
Levite las manos. But, yeah, I mean, I'm probably going to bring the podcast back. It's not going to be every other time. It's probably going to be every new month. Maybe the middle of the month when I have a topic to talk about. Maybe an update on the story or something we want to talk about, like, hey, all the COVID kits that all these assholes want. And, That's what's been driving me effing crazy.
I mean, I know you've been having or you had a lot of fun when you made your podcast, so doing them more would be fun for you.
Yeah, if you want to go check it out. Yeah, thank you, Steam Labs. Click that link to my YouTube. You can subscribe, like, whatever, or comment. I have the old podcast on there. It probably sounds like shit because I didn't have a good setup at the time. And, yeah. I'm surprised Spooky didn't check it out.
Your YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm already subscribed.
No, like, the old podcast is what I meant.
Oh, no, I need time first. I might listen to it when I'm doing other things, like if I'm in the middle of doing chores.
Yeah, get ready to hear a bad quality because I didn't have the best setup. Neither did half the people I was trying to get on there. I mean, trust me.
I mean, you have to start somewhere.
True. But, do you have anything else you want to talk about to add on here when I edit some of this?
I'm chilling.
Like a villain?
I mean, I got a cat on my lap.
Orion, I guess.
Bob!
Oh, the good cat.
Not good anymore. He was scratching my couch, and I got mad.
Meow, 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 kitty cat.
But yeah, no, nothing really that comes to mind. We talked about a day off Twitch. We talked about the story. We talked about some of the characters in depth, which is really nice.
So, Chad, I want to know, what are your opinions? What do you think about this project? I mean, I would love to hear feedback. And if you see this next day on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this with others, and turn on the notification bell. And again, also check this lovely girl out. She is so amazing. She has all the social media. She has YouTube. She has Twitch. She has Twitter. She has a lot of things.
I think Roger's trying to join. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Hold on.
Did I...
That boy never called, so... Well...
I mean, do you want to add him to the podcast?
Sure.
Have him talk a little bit?
Yeah, why not? Let's make a fool out of him.
Alright, let's join that call then.
Hi, Roger.
Huh?
Yeah, we're in the middle of a podcast. You want to talk about anything?
Sure, why not?
Talk about your character.
Oh, you're just adorable. Well, I would, but I'm dying in the heat.
Join the club.
I'm not around traffic.
Okay, you're doing tracking. We have 4 people listening in on us.
Oh my gosh, your ass. Anyway, what do you want to know about Zeke? I mean, aside from his IQ,
anything, just
abilities.
What?
Like what?
What do you want to talk about? What is the one thing you want to get out there? I already talked about Carl. I mean, I talked a little bit about Josh, Eliza.
A little bit about Josh. Okay, what about Carter?
Oh,
you're the fucking devil, immediately at your fingertips.
Oh yeah, I explained about Carter, about he's like in your head trying to get out.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Ukraine's like, hey Zeke, you can't get rid of me.
I can try.
But you created me.
Yeah, which means I can get rid of you. But in this world, I can take you out of it.
Yeah, you fighting Carter, I would love to see that.
I mean, it'd be a one-man beatdown, but still. I mean, yeah, he's powerful. And
You still there, bud?
just eat, walking, and dying.
I think we're all dying. I mean, you know, global warming and everything. But yes,
Hi.
explain how Zeke became to be. I explained how Carl became to be because I lost a bet during Blaze Blue. So you know, remember?
Alright, that was a fun bet. But no, Zeke came about
Yeah.
because,
Even Spooky laughed at that bet.
hey, you bet I couldn't beat you, and thus,
If I beat you through using Carl Clover, you would have to name Brandon's character after you. If I lose, I had to name my character Carl Clover. Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
I still understand why Clover, though.
Those are your rules.
I'm just saying I still understand why Clover.
Anyway.
They weren't rules. They were stipulations.
Anyway, go on. Talk about how Zeke came to be.
Oh, you mean aside from being dead.
We explained that already.
Being born dead, I don't think you have. Being born dead, drowned, revived, made a deal, and well, after a few years, grandmothers died, mothers died by alcoholism.
Yep, 7 personalities.
Well, you know, we don't talk. But, I mean, there's also the fact that I could say Zeke also has a demon literally better than him. But, you know, call that as you will.
Okay. Booga booga.
I'm just saying. After almost dying, took up swordsmanship, taught, and is very, very reserved.
And what about the Master of the Wind?
That's a title that I will explain in a bit.
Oh, we already talked about the arcs that we have lined up.
Thank you for not even remembering me.
Well, we explained how, you know, that Eliza's a Yandere.
Well, I mean, she isn't the only one.
True. And we explained we explained the doodle that Spooky wrote, and we just loved it. How this is like a bad villain to start out with.
It's like a Sailor Moon villain, just
yeah,
prettier and more vicious.
And we explained about your redo ability.